Well, I don't know. Like, TikTok, like Instagram is more me in it, but like, TikTok is like I normally go to see what people are sending me, and then I go through my feed for about 5-10 minutes. Then I just go back to Instagram.
I just get hooked straight away.
Really?
Like, I just can't stop.
Really?
Like, yeah, it's bad. It's really bad.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm really scared to be like really mellow now whilst we're recording because of that Prem Predictions video.
That wasn't just mellow though. I'm mellow.
No,
That was
I look depressed.
Yeah, you look hella depressed. And you even said like you gave the excuse, I'm not feeling the best.
I said I'm feeling rotten. I said
Yeah.
like Ian Bill got nothing left.
Exactly. So that's why it looks like you're depressed.
I was kind of depressed. I was depressed of being sick. I hate getting sick. I know, and I've been sick like pretty much every month.
I wonder why.
Yeah, there is a reason. Oh, as I bet. Yeah, no, there is a reason. I didn't learn, and I've come off a 4-day bender. And Chika's telling me that there's trials, and he wants me to come play football with him next year. So, which I have also asked to come down before, but stupidly not taking you up on it. But yeah, I'm alright now. Like I'm just a bit worn out. I'm not feeling sick like that. I feel alright. But yeah, like Thursday I was out at a gallery for my friend Hannah. She had an exhibition, free beer.
Yeah, I saw that. How was it?
Yeah, really good.
Shout out Hannah, man.
Shout out Hannah, and as me and Hannah always do, we always shout out the Filipinos. You've got to shout out the Filipinos.
I don't get it.
No, like there's nothing to it. We just big up the Filipinos all the time. It's our thing.
Why?
Because you know Beaver.
Yeah.
She had a friend who's half Filipino. And you know he does like the big up thing, like big up the sauce, big up the ketchup, big up the
I don't
thing.
watch videos.
Okay, so his thing was he bigs up everything. Like it doesn't matter what it is, he'll big it up. So like if he's talking to you, he'll go big up Chika, big up the Nigerians, big up Arsenal, big up Maid. I'm not going to bait out where he lives.
Oh, Maddest.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no one's getting to you, to be honest, where you live. But he bigs up everything basically. And do you know what Cameo is?
What a Cameo is? Like
What Cameo is, like the app. Like you pay famous people to send you a video.
Oh no, I didn't know about it. You know, I know that. I know that there probably is an app for that, but I didn't know it was called Cameo.
Okay, so it's called Cameo. And my friend Hannah, she paid Bevo for her friend's birthday to send her friend a cameo. And I forgot if it's he or she, is half Filipino. And like all you had to do was send Bevo like different big ups. So it's like I think her friend played like World of Warcraft or something, so he was like, big up World of Warcraft, I hear you got a boyfriend, big up your boyfriend. And then he's like, hey, you're also Filipino, so big up the Filipinos. so ever since I saw the cameo of Bevo shouting at Hannah's mate, we just...
How much was that? How much was it?
I think it was over $1 bill.
Is it?
Yeah, it was about $1 bill.
Fairs.
Yeah.
Come on, Beaver.
Yeah, he's
soon, Jack, you'll get to the same level. Just be shouting out for people will be paying you to shout out for their birthday.
Well, bro, it's not just me part. This is your 2 left feet thing as well. Like there's the number 2 in it.
Yes, but I'm talking about people asking you to do it.
Not if I'm as miserable as in the predictions.
I'm sorry, but mine, if I do, I'll be like, yo, happy birthday. Hope you have a great day. You'd be like...
Yeah.
Nobody wants that.
Free Red Bulls.
Nobody wants mine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nah, but I've had friends, like, loads of people, like...
I can read them a bedtime story, but I can't be gas them up. Do you know what I mean?
No, but you have got a nice voice. Like you're good for like late night radio. Like people
exactly not a birthday message.
But people have messaged me about the podcast and been like, Chika has such a nice voice.
Yeah, I know that.
So people like your voice. So people would want to get cameos off you. It'd be just a different style. I think that's what makes us as a duo work. Because I'm fucking energetic as hell, and you basically smokes about 8 zoots half the time.
The thing is, I don't even smoke.
No, you don't smoke.
That's the thing.
I wouldn't even want to, like, if you did smoke.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Bad, bro. I get so quiet.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. I'm not even like a quiet person, you guys. Like, I'm actually just not a quiet person. And like, I actually do have a lot of energy. It's just when I'm talking about things, I become really like, is solemn a word?
Yeah, that's a good word to use, actually. That's a perfect word.
Solemn.
Stop it, Jake.
Let me check I used that in the right context.
No, you did. Solemn, Solemn.
Yeah.
Then Bukayo Saka's spelling bee. No, but you get like zoomies. I basically called you a dog. I'm sorry, bro. I said you get like your zoomies.
Oh, the zoomies.
You do get zoomies.
Oh yeah, no, don't get me wrong. Like when I get drunk, I'm energetic as hell. Like,
Nah, but even sober.
Yeah, true.
You were a little nutcase when we were younger. Still got a photo of you on the ferry. Just going nuts. No, that's on the coach when you got the Belgian chocolate boobs. Yeah. Yeah, that's a story for another day.
You know, I saved them. I never ate them. Actually, no, I think I ate them after like a while.
Imagine like your family walking in to you just eating chocolate boobs.
Crazy.
I could say so. I'm not gonna throw. I was gonna. It lined up for a perfect joke, but again, we don't want you in the doghouse, so I don't want to suggest something that has not happened.
Well, the other comment got me in the doghouse. So.
Yeah. Context for someone who listens to the podcast: you laugh too much, and that is your own fault. You have yourself to blame.
Moving on.
I'm sorry. Yeah, we went today because. It was out of order.
Apologies, guys.
Yeah,
apologies.
Good. But yeah, no, you'd be good on Cameo. I think you'd be relaxed. I would love eventually for you to do late night radio because you got the voice, and then you relax and you got really good taste in music. So I could see you on a little Capital or a little One Extra. Even the BBC Radio 1, you could do the mainstream.
Welcome to LBC.
Why LBC, bro? You can tell people off for concrete. Or did you see that?
Fucking Sadiq Khan. Fucking, what's his name?
What?
Actually, no, LBC's more posh, isn't it?
Yeah.
LBC's posh.
They made an absolute tit. I think it was LBC when the guy was taking
Nick Ferrari.
Yeah. When the guy was taking the piss out of the climate justice guy, and he's basically saying, "Oh, you work in a field that will be basically not eco-conscious," and he's like, "What do you do for a living?" He's like, "I think he said he was a carpenter." He's like, "Well, carpentry isn't very sustainable."
Oh, yeah.
And he's like. No, it is. Trees are regenerative. We use wood. It's a regenerative. Oh God, that's a hard word to say. Regenerative material, and
and he says concrete.
He's like, he said something about concrete or something.
Concrete's also you can do the same. He's like, no, you can't.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
Fucking idiots.
And then he just boots him off.
Don't fucking blame him. Don't fucking blame him. But yeah, I think your career future. I'm predicting it now. Not LBC, please, for the love of God, don't do that to yourself. Maybe even a little XFM. Kiss. Oh, you'd be so good on Kiss or Smooth.
Why?
Because you got the relaxed.
The Kiss ain't that relaxed, is it?
Yeah, it's more chill though.
They probably have some.
Yeah.
I was used to be a Heart fiend. Heart Radio.
I forgot about Heart.
Anyway.
But no, you on Smooth FM.
It's not gonna happen, but
I don't know. Don't stop believing. Listen to that feeling. All right. It's rude to point. Apologies. Anyway, Chika's feeling quite tired himself because he started a new job. Big up the Filipinos. We must never ever forget to big up the Filipinos. As we've learned now.
You big them up.
We're actually tempted to get like a Filipino tattoo now.
Really?
Yeah, the bit's gone way too far. It literally just started with a Bevo cameo saying big up the Filipinos.
Bevo, look what you started, bro. Well, if you want to get it, man.
That's a full circle moment, getting a Filipino tattoo because of Bevo.
Crazier things have you done?
Yeah, don't tell me. I think I would do something very, very stupid. But apart from that, have you just been cotching, relaxing, chilling, doing the normal Chika thing?
I was at the marathon like yourself.
Were you?
Yeah.
You never said that.
Yeah, Jonah ran it.
Oh, of course he did.
Yeah. I left early because Jonah's a bit of a... Finished it quickly.
What did he do? Because he'd done Barcelona in 2.5 hours.
Same.
Seriously, that is insane. And he's playing it down. So this is Chika's pretty much brother. He growing up, and that's how we all know each other. Jonah's. I met you and Jonah at the same time, didn't I? Really?
Probably.
Yeah. I'm good friends. Obviously, I'm good friends with you, and I'm good friends with Jonah. I'd like to think, and
no.
Yeah, fair enough. Jace, I'm just gonna cry myself to sleep now.
Yeah.
But Jonah's a bit of a freak of nature when it comes to fitness, and he done the marathon 2.5 hours again.
To be fair, your friend's also a freak of nature for doing it in 7 hours.
Yeah, I was at the marathon. We were supposed to record this yesterday, but
well, you said 11 till 6 or 7.
I got there at like 2.
And she finished when?
About 6ish, I think.
Yeah,
from what I can remember.
Good 7 hours, like.
But for someone who hasn't ran a marathon,
no training,
Yeah, she's. I've had her. Just smoked 3 cigarettes.
Yeah, like if I did a marathon no training, I don't think I'd even finish the race. But yeah, fucking hell.
Yeah. But for someone who hadn't done it before, go on, Jess.
Big up. Anyone who does the marathon, big up. Even if you lost, whatever. I saw that guy that come last. Big up.
Yeah.
It's mad.
And what we should always do is, on top of this, big up the Filipinos. You're not doing it. All right, that's it. Chika hates Filipinos. Confirmed. Yeah, that's insane from Jonah.
It's not true.
So yeah, let's just say
Philippines.
Good man. So you can big them up.
I love them.
Okay, you're not going to big them up. Chika. This radio career is not going to happen if you keep on doing that. So you had a relax week, yeah. And you left the marathon quicker than me. We were actually. I feel bad saying this because I'm still very proud of Jess. Just to confirm, to finish it and carry on. Bless her, she was dying after. She was like falling asleep. Bless her. We got her a pint of Guinness and she was happy.
Okay. Good.
But I was there a bit longer than you, yeah.
Yeah, I think I got there even late. I got them as he just finished, and then hung around for like 30 minutes to an hour and then left.
What? What was even the point of going down? You absolute muppet.
The thing was, I was actually going to stay for some of my friends, but then I saw like, oh shit, this guy's not finishing for another 2 hours. So I just left for Jonah, dropped him at home, and said bye.
There you go, guys. You have learned how lazy Chika can be.
I'm not lazy. I had a situation in the morning that I had to attend to, and
yeah, what was that?
It's not for the radio.
Oh, okay.
Not safe for the radio.
I thought you were messing.
No.
Tell me after. And you don't even have to tell me after if you don't want to. But do tell me after. All right, so you left early. Yeah, I had to text you. And I was like, I don't think I'm making it back in time to record.
I was glued. Yeah. I was falling asleep watching the United game.
Oh, that's something to touch on.
Yeah,
that's something to touch. But you had a relaxed week, lazy week, getting ready for your new job. And congratulations. Let's have a... I'm going to clap. God, that sounds bad.
This is a long opening segment.
Yes. No, I'm just clapping for you.
And I'm clapping for you as well.
I'm clapping cheeks.
No, I'm not having that. Get out. I'm not having that. Fucking hell.
But well done for your new job, bud. Proud of you. That was unnecessary. And you're going to smash it. Just like Coventry, nearly smashed Man United.
Yeah.
All right, Man United Coventry. There's a lot to unpack here. I'm not going to lie to you, because I was still at the marathon, as I say. I was still... I watched the penalty shootout on my phone and I checked the score and I couldn't believe it. And then I checked like the minutes of the goals and I was like, whoa.
Insane.
And a former Arsenal player, looking back at the highlights, had a bit of a howler.
Ben Sheaf?
Yeah.
What, just a penalty?
No, he lost Maguire for the header.
Yeah, you know what? They didn't have a good opening period, but, you know, credit to Rollins. His name's Rollins, right? The manager?
I don't know, but he's very stoic.
I think it's Mark Rollins.
He's very stoic, and I quite like that.
But yeah, he's a good manager, man. You know, former Man United player as well.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's played up front for them, I think. Let me just fact check this. I don't want to get it wrong.
Right, I will do the filler.
Shit, I don't think that's his name, you know.
Well, Coventry keep on getting unlucky at Wembley. They were there. Was it last year?
Oh, Mark Robbins.
Mark Robbins.
Yes.
What did you call him?
Rollins.
Rollins. Yeah, no, that's an easy mistake.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins is a wrestler.
Yeah. I was at the WWE as well last week.
Oh, how was it?
It's alright.
Fair. Alright, we should probably stick with the game. Man United, you're crap. You're really, 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 really bad. Anthony, you're a joke as well. So these are just things I wanted to get off my chest to start with, and then we'll unpack them.
He's always been he's a clown. He's a clown.
Oh, I thought you were going to say I always hated Anthony. I was like, I swear I'm not the only one that hates him.
Yeah, no one likes Anthony. Like,
Want to be Dwayne
bog standard player, poor attitude, wife beater probably, and just a prick.
Allegedly, wife beater.
Probably a wife beater. Look at him.
Allegedly, I'm going to say, just disclaimer, 2 left feet, allegedly.
Well, Chika... You're fucking wife.
No.
You're fucking wife.
Cheeks.
We don't condone that shit on this channel.
No, we don't.
Fucking hell, can you fucking...
Let's not get in trouble, though.
Yeah.
Our career's hardly even started. They're gonna play. They're gonna play that back. It's like, what did Chika say to get you guys? He's a very white beater. Yeah, there we go. He does.
You've got to be controversial to get views.
Yeah, he said you'll see. How can I be homophobic?
Oh, God, this guy. You're complete lyric.
My bitch is gay.
So man.
Yeah. Well, I'm about to get cancelled.
Exactly. I think that's worse than what I was saying.
Yeah, but I'm wearing red, and the team in red were crap. And do you know what? I see a lot of things in colours, and I really wanted a sky blue final.
No, same, 100%.
That would have been sick.
I was. It was mad to watch the comeback, like out of nowhere. At 3-0, I was like, fair enough. Had a little nap. I just saw 3-1. I was like, fucking hell. So I just woke up, saw the deflection goal, 3-2. I was like, no way. And then the penalty at the end. Yeah. What's his name again?
He took it so well because it wasn't even a good penalty.
Right. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
He had some big something energy.
Yeah. No, man. He did as well. How'd you rate? He did what?
I just love how you spent as much time with me now that you're not even surprised by what I say.
What did you say?
He's got some big something energy with that penalty at the end.
I didn't even hear that.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, I heard that, but I didn't deep it.
Well, it was a good penalty.
BDE.
Yeah, BDE. It was some BDE if I've ever seen it.
Okay, we don't have to emphasize it.
Sorry. Just double check if my mic works.
Hello.
Yeah. Sorry. Just double check as you were talking. But Coventry, unlucky.
Yeah.
I saw, is that offside in extra time?
For me, it's not. Yeah, Coventry should be winning this.
It's offside.
No.
It is offside.
No. Did you see the clip?
What?
It's fair, actually, the clip was just obviously like... There was a clip from the back of Hardy Wright.
Oh yeah, but
it was a video. But
yeah. Look, I would love VAR not to be there. And
insane story.
Yeah, and no one's gonna debate that if VAR isn't a thing. If that's like 10 years ago, no one's gonna debate that's offside. But I think it is. I hate to be that guy. I'm gonna be that guy, and it was offside. But I'm anti VAR, so fuck it.
I'm pro VAR.
Are you? Oh yeah, we're gonna debate this. It's in the notes.
Yeah. I'm pro VAR. There's no way that. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah.
Right, that's a good one. But Coventry unlucky. Great game.
Yeah, man. They always develop talents, and I think they'll continue to do pretty well. It hasn't gone quite as well as it has in previous seasons for them this season, but it's a good project, man. Good project. Driven by a good manager, good coach, decent coach.
Next year, surely the that Wembley curse is going to end. I feel like in games like that, you just have to talk about the vibe rather than kind of what happened. Obviously, the contentious offside at the end. And shout out Ben Chief. He seems like a nice lad. Put your head up, mate. Them days happen. Yeah. I'm sure he's going to watch this and be like, you know what? Jack from Two Left Feet said that. So.
Arsenal boy as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, big up.
Yeah. West Ham
He's one of our own. Oh yeah, they got him after, right?
Yeah, I actually only know that because Caelan Hines, ex-Arsenal player, was in my year at school. So I remember looking at the Arsenal squad, youth squad a lot for our age group because KK was in it. So yeah, unlucky Ben Sheaf, head up. I feel like we're repeating ourselves a lot. Yeah, I do that. You're a lot better at not doing that than me, and I interrupt you too much. So
it's all that drinking.
Yeah. I feel like you need like something, like you obviously can slap me with your hands, but like you need like a stick to prod me when I'm...
No, I think it's fine.
Fair. Also, that sounds a bit mad. Pause. Alright.
Yeah.
Man City, Chelsea. Not the best of games, but there was something I kind of wanted to touch on within the game.
What are you trying to touch? Pause.
Yes. Let's pause. Thiago Silva crying at the end. I felt very, 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 very bad for him. He why are you laughing?
Because you felt bad for him.
I did feel bad for him.
Why?
He's a legend of the game. I don't know why I say game, but it's not even Spanish. He's a legend of the game, and I felt very bad for him. And what made it worse was I saw a video today of Maddest laughing behind him. He's like having a giggle after they've lost their FA Cup semi-final. If I'm a Chelsea fan, oof, I'm fuming, Chika. I'm going nuts. It's the swingers. If I'm saying, and also Madueke was, I mean, he kind of redeemed himself after the penalty incident with Cole Palmer because he made Jackson go over and celebrate with him. But then to be giggling after losing the FA Cup semi-final was not a good look.
Do you know what I mean? It's their 7th consecutive loss at Wembley. It's terrible for the club.
Is it?
I think so, yeah.
Jesus.
Because what, they lost Liverpool.
Lost to us, 2020.
Yeah, they've 7. I think it's 7 Wembley appearances without a win.
But yeah, Thiago Silva apparently on top of that, in January turned down the offer to play somewhere else because he wanted to help behind the scenes and help the club, stabilise the club during this tough time. And it's something along those lines of he could have left for more money earlier or something about that. Basically, he had the opportunity, I think, by the sounds of it, to go home back to Brazil. He stayed with the club and then obviously he's devastated. He's a model professional. He's 40. He's incredible. I love Thiago Silva. And then you got some...
I don't really care for him.
Fair enough. But you got some youngster laughing behind him. And yeah, I'm not going to lie, I'd be fuming.
Madueke normally, I'm not going to hate on the guy, but judging from his activity, his interviews, he doesn't really... I'm sure he cares about football and loves playing the game, but what he cares about is looking fresh, looking fly, doing this, doing that, going to clubs, going to restaurants, do you know what I mean? Posting on the grids. That's all he really cares about. Like, it looks like that's all he really cares about. It doesn't look like he puts dedication into the game or focus into the game. But, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
Fair. I mean, he's not helping himself.
Yeah.
But I will say, when he had that whole thing with Cole Palmer and Dele Alli, I said it so right. I thought Dele Alli was great on Monday Night Football, by the way. I thought he was really... I hated Dele Alli for a long time. I'm not going to be...
Yeah, I don't hate him anymore.
I don't.
Yeah.
He's a fucking legend for what he's done, and there are so many people that he's helped as well. But that's a convo for another time. But he hit the nail on the head. He was like, where are these Chelsea players stepping up to take the penalty when when they're about to equalise the game or win the game. Like, am I wrong in saying Cole Palmer scored a penalty in that Man United game? He scored a lot of penalties.
Yeah,
I know,
he
you could name
9.
loads. But basically, when Chelsea are behind or they're drawing or they need the penalty to win, Dele Alli was basically like, I didn't see them stepping up when it was crunch time. What's going to benefit you from scoring a penalty when you're 4-0 up? It's like you hit the nail on the head. And one thing I will say is Madueke kind of redeemed himself a bit with the whole situation, because you do see another camera shot where he does go, come, let's all celebrate together, like, let's put it behind us. So I will say that. But again, on Saturday in the FA Cup semi-final, as you say, there are other things online where you're like, does this guy care? He's not helping himself on the whole. So you need to call a spade a spade.
You know, but, you know, there's once a time that Dele Alli wasn't always this mature, so you hope that, you know, these players take not maybe the same route, but, you know, after a couple of years, show a bit of maturity and dedication and hunger to get back or to get to a certain level. Yeah,
and I'm sure he will. I think we would both agree that he's a very talented footballer, Madueke. He's very... would you, actually?
He's all right.
I think he has the potential. He's got, as much as his attitude in other areas hasn't been the best, I feel like he's definitely got that prick in him, and in a different way. Like, he will just take the game by the balls and just be like, I'm the man. What are you laughing?
That's a major pause. Man said he's got that prick in him. Whoa. That's a why. That's a why for that.
The worst thing was I was being so serious.
I know. Did you realise?
I said it and I thought, nah, it's not that bad.
Quiche.
And
And he said grab him by the balls. Crazy.
I was like, yeah, he's got to sometimes grab, you know.
Jesus.
So
why? Anyway.
Chelsea didn't... Jackson looked awful in that game as well. How many chances are they going to miss? Like, when I done that video on TikTok about the XG, bro, you don't even need XG. You just need to watch the game and be like, what the hell? They had so many chances as well.
Yeah. Just when you think, you know, Jackson's turned the corner, scored a great goal against Everton. That's an outstanding goal that he scored. You see it? The touch from out the sky and just a swivel and shoot near post. Great goal.
Yeah,
like
I think. But again, they were quite. It was like actually no, it's 3-0.
No, but 100%. Like,
yeah.
But you know, it's a great goal. It's a great finish. You know.
Yeah.
But sometimes I feel like he gets a rush of blood in front of goal. Like he's almost like he's just trying to get something on it instead of having conviction in how he's shooting or heading the ball. But yeah, the guy's nonsense. If they want to be a good team, they got to get a better player or hope that he develops very quickly. He's still relatively young, especially for a striker. So, but I don't know if I'd have the patience for him.
I wouldn't either.
And he's just the moany bellend that gets too many bookings for my liking as well.
Yeah, if I was
stupid bookings, he plays off emotions. Can't have a striker playing off emotions.
Well, we saw that with the penalty incident as well.
Exactly.
And he should stop FaceTiming OnlyFans girls. That was a bit of a weird situation as well. It's funny how that went quiet. In regards to City, Pep had a massive outburst about there being too many fixtures and then being knackered. I get it. I do get it. But Klopp's complained about it. Loads of other people complained about it. It's like, Pep, you're not special. And you've got like the best depth out of any team in the whole league. Like, chill. But yeah, I don't want to get too much into it about Pep. Like, everyone knows you're a fraudulent club. I respect Man City fans highly. God, I can't get my words out. You've got over 100 charges. You're part of a fraudulent institution. You've got quality and depth like no other. An alleged fraudulent institution.
It's an alleged. What do you think they're gonna sue you?
Yeah, I don't know. You never know.
They're not gonna come and sue you, pro. How many people have chat shit about them and not getting? They got bigger fish to worry about.
Yeah, okay, fair.
What are they gonna collect from us? Our mic stand.
This is true. But yeah, like just chill out. Like everyone is in the same boat. You went deep in competition because you got squad depth, because you bought all these players that you shouldn't really been allowed to buy. So use the players that you weren't allowed to buy, and use them when there's too many fixtures and there's fixture congestion like there is now. So that's my piece. I've gone on a bit. Have you got anything else to say on that?
Nada.
Hit the nail, Ned?
Pretty much.
Fair. You're fading, so we should probably get through this. So, moving on to the thing that every single person is talking about, and it's something me and you disagree on a bit. And I feel like we could be here forever. So I've set a timer on my phone for when we stop, because we could spend the whole time, this whole podcast, debating VAR. Now, we touched on it in the Coventry game. I actually think it's offside, and it's a shame that there is VAR because of that reason, because it was offside, unfortunately. But the Forest situation. Now, I was looking through Twitter after I read their crazy statement, and if you do look back on their highlights, they have been shagged, like really bad. But the one thing I will say is Wolves have had it bad, if not worse. Even Liverpool have had it terrible. Was it Liverpool that got done in that Tottenham game where it was offside? I know you're going to mention that other game where they got away with it, but the point being is there have been some awful, disgraceful decisions. I mean, I feel like half my videos I've uploaded on TikTok are about it, because it's like all to talk about. And now you've got referees beefing referees. You got people on, I think it was on Sky earlier, another ex-referee having a go at Clattenburg for his statement, and they brought in this person. But look, I think the third one is, have you seen the fouls? Well, I
only watched like 10-20 minutes of the Nottingham Forest game.
Okay, so the Raya one is a foul, but it's not like, oh my god, I don't think so. But it is a penalty nonetheless, so I understand the frustration. The second one, I would be fuming as well, actually, to be fair. But again, I don't think it's, oh my god. Third one, wow, I do not know how they did get a penalty. So point being, yes, it was 3 penalties. And for the referee to miss 3 penalties, that is terrible. And there have been, I remember some tackle where someone went in and they like literally won the ball clean. But because, I think ironically, it was against Wolves, because the leg was out after he's made a clean tackle, it catches him, and they've sent it. It is one of the worst decisions I think I've ever seen. And as I say, Wolves have been terrible. I've had it terrible, and loads of teams have, but Wolves definitely stands out. I remember talking about it with you. They had the situation. Games. Yeah, it was the one against West Ham, the Kilman goal.
Yeah, and the lack of consistency.
Yeah, the Kilman goal was ridiculous. There was no way that Wolves player I've got here was interfering in that play. But no, it's ridiculous. But one thing I will say is I think that statement is nuts.
Pull it up.
As Alan Shearer said, you were just watching a reel. We took a little pause during the podcast.
But we know what the owner is like, bro.
He stormed on the pitch not too long ago as well, didn't he?
He stormed on the pitch and threatened the referee.
Yeah, but you can't come out and... I mean, he is a Luton fan, turns out, so they're not wrong. But Forest are a classy institution. They're a historic club. You don't want to taint... If I'm a Forest fan... I like, there's part of me that kind of enjoys that statement because it is refreshing in football just to be like, nah, you're doing that. You know, he definitely logged into the social media accounts, the chairman, to do that.
100%. He overrided every decision and put that out. Yeah,
for sure. There is no chance he didn't have a say in doing that. But it's sad because Forest are a classy institution. They're a historic football club. They're one of the oldest football clubs. No, are they? No, Notts County are the oldest football club. That was a big error to say. I'm sorry, Notts County fans for saying that. But they're a historic, classy club, and to come out and say that is it's just not a good look. It's ridiculous. As Alan Shearer said in that video, he thought it was a fan account. It's nuts. Have you got it up yet?
I'm looking for it.
We need a Jamie. We need like a Joe Rogan.
Apparently, Clattenburg put out his own statement.
Yeah, so he came out and basically said that...
I don't know who the fuck Gary Neville thinks he is.
Go on.
Um,
Just go on Twitter for the Forest statement. But
because Gary Neville said, Mark Clattenburg should step down because of the statement that Nottingham Forest put out. Like, that's nonsense.
yeah,
Like, who does he think he is trying to be like that? Is like, I get the statement is not.
I think the main problem with it is to talk about someone's livelihood and telling them what to do with his livelihood. Like, Gary Neville didn't come out.
Judge and jury.
Well, the matter of the fact is with Neville is he's come out and criticised the conditions in Qatar and then went over to Qatar
Guitar.
to work as a pundit and took money coming from that World Cup. So for him to come out and say to Clattenburg, "Oh, I think you should step down," it was, what was it along the lines of, it was,
It's a disgrace. You should step down. Don't know. You know. Gary
yeah.
Neville should move in his life. Fucking
Yeah. But don't start coming out and talking about people's livelihoods and what jobs they should take and what they shouldn't do when you're the one that came out, criticised Qatari conditions, criticised the World Cup, and then went along and took money as a pundit to give your opinion on the games at the World Cup. So don't come out here with your moral compass and say, "Oh, I think he should resign tomorrow." These are, at the end of the day, it's his livelihood as well. Like, I don't know how much...
He's not the one that put out the statement in the first place. Like, because his owner has decided to put out a statement, he should lose his job. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
Like, Gary Neville was just hot-headed and defending the PGMLO,
PGML,
Pugmore, whatever you want to call them, bastards. Defending them because obviously they probably got him in his pocket.
Yeah. Well, I think just...
How do you say it? Got them in his... Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in their pocket.
They got them tied around their finger or wrist or whatever. Anyway, regardless of the same, for me, I look, I get where he's coming from. I actually do kind of get where he's coming from, but I don't agree with it. Again, something could be wrong and you can understand where someone's coming from. But again, for me, it's talking about someone's livelihood. That is the issue. Like, don't start talking about someone's livelihood when, again, you're you are out here criticising. I've said it. I'm not going to repeat myself again. But Neville, have a look at your clean your kitchen first before you worry about others. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's stupid, and it winds me up. Sometimes he says stuff and it's like, you've just done so many things to contradict what you've just said, and it's so frustrating every time.
I love it when Jack gets wound up.
Yeah, no, it does. Neville.
Oh, good.
Every time I think I like Gary Neville, he does something.
No, you can't like that guy. Can't like that guy. Gary, got time for you, my brother. But Neville?
Even though he spits on children.
Yeah. Class guy.
Yeah. But on... I'm going to go and quickly get a tissue, but whilst I go and get that tissue and blow my nose, as you speak, you probably will hear a brrr. I don't think that's a... That's not a sneeze. No, that's your phone vibrating.
What are you trying to do?
A sneeze.
Just sneeze then.
A chew.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I could have just done that. Yeah, that's a bit of power.
Yeah.
Well, one thing I will ask is... So you are pro VAR.
Yeah.
I want to allow you to give your 2 pence or 2 cents, or we're really crap at phrases today, into why you are pro VAR.
Where are you sneezing?
I'm gonna walk across the camera. No, I'm gonna stand behind the camera. I'm gonna direct you.
At the end of the day, that was Jack farting. That's what it sounded like, at least. So that's what I'm going to go with.
Yeah.
VAR. The reason why I don't want to abolish VAR is because I know the fact that without it, I think decisions would be a lot worse. The amount of things we already complain. I remember the days before VAR. Like, I don't know, Arsenal got how many decisions? I know we still haven't really had decisions go away over the past 2 seasons and in a couple of games, with apologies coming from the referee committee, whatever you call them. But I don't know. I just feel like since its introduction, of course, there's been a lot of controversy, but the amount of actual decisions that is actually corrected correctly is a testament to its use. I just think it was used a bit better and a bit more consistent. There was a bit more consistency in the rules. I think they change the rules every summer as well, which makes matters even more complicated. How many times have they changed the handball rule? How many times are there differing opinions on what is influencing play on an offside? But yeah, I definitely think it has been applied optimally.
Good word. Woo! You cheerleader, buddy.
But we can't disregard the fact that it's actually helped correct a lot of the mistakes that referees are, they naturally make. So that's what I would say. And look at the use of the offsides. Offsides is probably one of the things that it's actually helped the most.
I wanted to stay over there because, again, I have a habit of interrupting you, so I don't want to do that. But as I came in like a crab, my debate is on the other side of everything.
Yeah, go on.
It's, for me, football just doesn't feel the same. I mentioned that people call a bald-headed prick the reason why football's like more mechanical, more kind of structured, less fluid. But really, the game is so stop-start now. It's turning into basketball. You have to check something for 3 minutes. The magic is, we can't change that. Now there's subjectivity over what we can and can't change over a yellow card. Do we bring the ball back in play? We didn't have cameras when the ball was out when Joe Willock, when it went across the line against Arsenal. And I know there is an argument there to say, it's still being put in place and that VAR is new and there'll be cameras there and stuff like that. And I suppose that's me making a pro VAR comment.
Okay, in that situation, what happens if we don't have VAR? It's still
same thing, but
still a goal.
But the frustration is VAR is there and it didn't work, is my point. But the main point I'm trying to make is I just feel things don't flow the same. There's not like when the decision's made, it's made. The most the game stopped was when the referee was having a chat with the linesman or he was having an argument with the manager. I don't disagree that there have been many decisions that have been proven right, but then when do we stop the checking? The one thing I do like is these semi-automated offsides. Big fan. Same way I'm a big fan of the goal line technology. Completely agree. But for me, on the most part, my problem is when does it get involved? Did that action actually lead to a change in the game? I'd rather get some decisions wrong rather than there be more right decisions than wrong, because we're still going to get wrong decisions anyway. So I'd rather there be wrong decisions if the game flowed better, because I'm just not enjoying watching football as much anymore.
For me, I don't think it's taking the magic out of football at all. I think, some decisions can take a bit long, but I think most games, it's not really that deep. They might take a few extra seconds or to check a goal, but half the time your team's off celebrating anyway, and they're trying to run the clock down. So I like accuracy. There's nothing worse than a goal happening or someone not getting sent off for something the referee's missed. Like we don't see anyone ever getting sent off now for like a little headbutt or like a little scrap or a little punch, because they know they're being watched. It happens a couple times, like Rodri against Nottingham Forest, but these days players know that the players are behaving a bit more. We're seeing less like dubious two-foot challenges and stuff like that, high tackles. I feel like those are easy to miss sometimes. The little squabbles, the high tackles at such speeds, and like VAR is actually making it a much safer game to play. I'd rather see, to counter your point, it's more of an opinion rather than a point. I'd like to see decisions be more accurate, even if it takes a couple more times, and a couple more minutes to get to the right decision. I'd rather see that, you know.
For me, I can see the argument. I take on what you're saying.
Sorry to interrupt. Just to add another
I
point.
interrupt you all the time, so don't worry.
Yeah, it just avoids. There's going to be a lot more controversy without it, I think.
Fair enough.
But yeah,
for me, it's annoying. Like, I feel like my opinion changes every week, but from talking to you now, like, I feel like I think personally we're both making good points, because I'm never going to argue over the fact that there are going to be more right decisions than wrong, and there just is. Like, I can't counter that, which is why I say I'd rather there be more wrong decisions for the sake of the game. But what I have a problem is if you bring in something like VAR, which is pretty much robotic, you need to have way more objectivity than subjectivity. For me, what the problem is the refs never really know when to intervene or when to make decisions. There's always this hesitation with decisions, and I understand completely why they're hesitating to make decisions, because they're always like, oh, I can just check it with VAR. So which is why I like these semi-automated offsides. I'm so behind technology when it comes to that, like goal line clearances. I think I said before. So when it comes to offsides, I'm not going to have a problem with VAR anymore because it's semi-automated. Like in Champions League, it works a freaking treat. But I think, if anything, it's more to do with the rules now when I think about it than the referees. That's not to say the officiating has still not been bad, but I think it exacerbates it, and I think it makes it a lot worse when you're nervous and you're hesitant as a referee 24/7. You lose your authority because you've got a machine higher than you and you've got 4 other refs looking over you. It's like, I don't know, it's like having an exam and your head teacher and 3 of your form tutor and your English teacher looking over you whilst you're doing it. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think my argument with it is there needs to be more objective rules put in place, because they also keep on changing. That's the problem. And maybe the answer is, with time, it will be more objective because they'll have a better idea of the rules, but they really need to stop changing the rules 24/7, because that's just making things worse. And again, that's not to say the referees still haven't been bad. They've been awful. Like, our refereeing compared to the rest of Europe is terrible. But I think it doesn't make it easier when you're on edge and you're unsure when to make a decision or not, because you're being watched.
Yeah, I get it. I do think I think if we look at VAR, and when there's so many debates about it, it's usually to do with the penalty decisions. When it's a red card, I think 90%, maybe a bit more, they get it right. When it's a red card, when it's offside, when it's, kind of like things that are also important. But only thing I say is debatable is the penalty decisions, really. Those are the things that kind of put VAR into disrepute. So, yeah.
Yeah, fair. I've kind of come away thinking it's more I feel like there's so many layers to it. I'm almost got lost in it, in what we're saying.
It just needs to be applied better, and I somewhat like the suspense of like, ooh, the offside.
They are,
yeah.
But as a striker, as I know, actually you did play to a decent level. But if you're playing on like a Saturday or Sunday and you never know whether you can celebrate or not, does that not take the joy out of it a bit?
Yeah, like, but football's always had that despair. Like, you get your goal chalked off. You're like, oh. Like, we're not foreign to that feeling. Like, how many times
but
have you been celebrating and you're going wild and then the flag's raised? Okay, yeah, that's a despair moment. It's like, fuck, it's offside. And you're like, what the fuck?
But it's 24/7 though. My point is, like, even if like you're clearly onside, you still got that bit of angst in the back of your head, and it's not enjoyable.
It's like sometimes when you're so in the moment, you're like, nah, don't worry, man, it's onside. Like, it's onside. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, and you shake it off anyway. You shake it off. Like, it's just like, I didn't touch him. If I didn't touch him, you look back at the fucking video. He's fucking cleaned them out. He's like, no, I didn't touch him. And then, like, you know what I mean? You genuinely believe that you haven't touched the guy, but you've cleaned them out. It's just one of those things.
Fair enough.
You know, footballers are delusional. Like, sports people are delusional. They
Yeah.
are. They are.
But
How many
That
times
is-
do you see that happen?
yeah. You'll call everything.
I'm on. It's like, oh, you're fucking 10 yards off.
Yeah,
me.
yeah. You know about
Check
that.
it.
You know about that.
No, I was never off. They just, because my first yards are so quick and I sprint, once the ball's been played, I sprint so quick in that first couple yards, they think I'm offside.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Do you know what I was thinking? This is separate to the podcast. And you can check videos on this. Look, I'm not saying we are the best ballers in the world. But I always thought, when me and you play together, we have a fucking sick connection on the pitch.
No, 100%. Yeah.
I always find you.
Yeah,
Like, I
channels,
always
yeah.
know when you're moving. I can't wait to play again.
Well, that's why you should come. and
Yeah.
get fit.
Yeah. I will.
Well, it's fair, I need to get fit as well.
Yeah, well, I can do it together. Yeah. But it's it. Like, I remember, like, for gospel, I'd always find you. Like, I'd always play better when you were playing up top. Well, we've been kicking balls together since like 14. Playing
Yeah,
for
it's
the
a good
same
connection.
teams. So yeah, we understand. Even with like Jonah, I just maybe there is something in that. There's a thought for professional players. If you've grown up playing in the same academy system, do you reckon it elevates your game? Just say like, trying to think, two ballers that came through together, and like Smith Rowe, Saka.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's a reason they had the song. Well, one, they kind of came through at a similar time, but when I do see them play together, they just have that.
Yeah, when you've played with someone for so long, you know their movements, you develop that bond. Like, football's an emotional game. It's
Yeah.
it almost becomes synchronized, or yeah. So yeah, 100%. They even say, like, I think there was even someone that told me, like, neurodivergent people get along with each other more than other people.
What does neurodivergent
So people
mean?
with things like ADHD, OCD, and just like things with like mental, you know, people get along with each other more. People with ADHD apparently get along more with people with the similar thing.
Oh, because I have OCD and you have ADHD.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
We learned something new.
Yeah.
I mean, this started about VAR, but got wholesome at the end.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
I want to move on.
I don't have the H, by the way. I'm not hyperactive. just to add.
Have the ADD.
Yeah.
You know they're getting rid of that though. They're saying ADD isn't the thing. Anyway, that's a conversation for another day.
Fuck them. I'm living proof.
But actually, that is true. I want to move on to our weekly segment, Maddest Moment in Football. All right, Maddest Moment in Football. Now, I'm just going to get straight into mine, bud.
I'm going to win again.
Yeah, no, I think you are going to. I don't think I've won one.
Probably not.
But my Maddest Moment in Football, because I was quite unprepared this week, which we've
unlucky.
completely switched roles. Something that just happened now. He's named after wood. He's named after something. I'm not trying to be sus, bro.
Yeah, just, you're not trying to be. It's just natural for you.
Yeah, I know.
Crazy.
Anyway, he's named after something when it falls down. Timber. Boom.
That's what I have to deal with.
As we've been recording this podcast, Timber is playing for the under-21s for Arsenal after being out for so long with an ACL. And literally, just as before we got into this segment, I just went on my phone and I was just like, I just have a quick look on the goal. I thought I had Maddest Moment, but this is taken over. My man is playing left back for the under-21s, just Cruyff turned with his left foot and just wrapped it top right corner after 7 months out. I think it was like 9 minutes in. Incredible.
Nah, man.
That's a mad moment if I've seen one. To do that from left, it's not even like he's a striker or a midfielder. He's a left back.
Bring him.
So I'm gonna put it on screen here. So here's the Timber goal happening right here on screen. I'm gonna pretend to react to it. Oh my god! I'm going weird. I'm sorry, but what a goal! It's like I'm talking to an imaginary friend.
Did anyone just...
No, but the thing is, in the edit, it will make sense.
You know what you just did?
It will make sense in the edit.
Oh my god. That's crazy, Jack.
If you're watching the visuals, it'll make sense. If you, oh shit, the audio listeners are gonna be like, "What the frick just happened?"
No, go watch the goal, man.
Go watch the goal as I'm making those noises. It'll make a lot more sense. I actually probably won't, because I'm not watching it right now. But yeah, Jury and Timbers, 7-8 months out. Comeback raps at top bins. My maddest moment of the week. But it sounds like you're gonna do me over with these. Oh God, I keep on saying pause. I keep on saying mad shit. I'm sorry, Cheeks. I'm sorry, mate.
Refreshing my memory on this.
So you said you got 2. I'm gonna shut up now. I might go.
I'll save the other one for another week.
No, do both.
Okay, fine.
Because it's footy. It's like something mad will happen.
Okay, this one's not too mad. It's just like pathetic. So there was a game. I think Angel City FC.
Oh, one sec. I just realised I've got music playing in the background. That I can hear.
Oh, they turned the comments off.
Sorry, go on.
Oh, good.
I interrupted you again, man. I'm so bad at that.
All right. Well, there was.
Show me as you're saying it.
So basically, look at this.
So who are Angel City FC?
Angel City FC is a women's American football soccer team, whatever you want to call it, in their biggest league. And you know, NWSL is pretty good.
Yeah, it's like the best women's league.
Best women's league.
Yeah.
Probably.
They all
in the world, maybe. You got France, Spain.
I think it's either. Well, the English Women's League is really good.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah. I don't think you compare the English Women's League. But anyway, the American Women's League is where they play.
I won't hear you. That's bad.
But anyway, you know, you know, as you do on social media, there's normally like a save of the match, shot of the match, goal of the month. So this was deemed the save of the match.
I was wondering what you were showing me. I was like, what's happening in this clip? That's saved the match.
Yeah.
She just jogged forward. Well, maybe sprinted a bit forward to claim the ball.
So they've tagged the keeper, you know, tagged the sponsors of the whole thing, and we're like, save of the match. Let me do the caption. This incredible show of skill has earned tonight's save of the match by Didi Haricic.
For the audio listeners, the striker's gone through, or there's been a pass that's gone through that.
She's tripped on the ball as she's tried to like poke it through, basically, and it's literally rolled towards the keeper who's just dived on the ball.
Yeah, so it's a misplaced through ball that the keeper's come and dived and collected, or dove and collected.
They had to obviously remove the comments because
Joey Barton's probably sending his squadrons and. He's probably sending the whole group of women haters in there. But
it's pretty mad that that's the save of the match and they posted that.
It's a misplaced.
You didn't have to post that.
It's a misplaced through ball and she fell over and she came. Yeah, that's like. I think that's more. I don't want to. That's going.
It's mad, no.
I feel that's quite careless from the social media team, especially when American.
They didn't delete it though.
Well, it's probably getting loads of engagement, so I don't blame him. But like, you're not helping the American image of football, and you're not helping the image of women's football as well. Like, it's so dumb.
Ronaldo, you know.
Sorry. As I'm saying that, Chika showed me a photo of Cristiano Ronaldo pretending like getting ready to.
He got sent off, so he just like. Acted like he was going to punch the ball at the referee's face and then just resisted.
You've got to send me all these videos now because I've got to put them all on screen.
Ronaldo, man. He's been sent off like 5 times already in the Saudi League, which is also pretty mad.
And what's your second maddest moment? Because that counts as a mad moment as well.
The Ronaldo one.
Is that your second one?
No.
Oh, okay. That's pretty mad. That's up there. Ronaldo got sent off again for the audio listeners and had the ball in his hand and went to punch it out of his hand into the ref's face. So I feel like this is the winner.
This is the winner. Well, you
said the best till last.
It's not the craziest, but does everybody remember like the Fenerbahce Galatasaray game? The Fenerbahce game where the fans came onto the field and started having like scrap and everything.
Was that not Trabzonspor?
Yeah, so it's Trabzonspor versus Fenerbahce.
Yeah.
But it was the Trabzonspor fans that came on to batter the Fenerbahce players.
Yes.
Yeah. So that was happening, and basically that situation was never resolved, and Fenerbahce felt very hard done by the Turkish FA.
I know this one.
Have you seen it?
Yeah. This
I
is
think it was
this is Maddest moment.
This was every
for a good reason.
Yeah, this was everywhere. So anyway, so after a month or so after that happening, nothing was really done by the Turkish FA, which is probably one of the worst FAs in the world, notoriously, just for failing to control coaches, managers, players, fans, and just letting shit slide week on week. But anyway, it's supposed to be a great occasion, things put to the side, and it's the Turkish Super Cup between two of the biggest rivals, like Galatasaray and Fenerbahce. That's one of the biggest rivalries in European football. But obviously, Fenerbahce, they played their under-19s in protest, and the under-19s didn't even play the game. They withdrew their players from the pitch during the game to send a message to the Turkish Federation. And this was in response to what happened, the ugly scenes at Trabzonspor. And now it just kind of caused... It actually did a very good thing. I think Galatasaray continued to play. They won 1-0, and they were automatically awarded the victory with the game not finishing. And decided to play a match amongst their subs. Pretty fun for them, but I think there was a lot of uproar in the country because people were expecting like a spectacular game between two rivals, and the international broadcasters are now trying to get their refund for buying the rights. Mad. So maybe it actually has hurt the Turkish FA with what they've done. But big players like Icardi, who else were there? Icardi, Zaha.
Zaha's at Galatasaray.
Yeah. So he won.
Oh, I see. Oh, is Icardi? Wait, is Icardi at Galatasaray?
Yeah, there is.
Who's that Fenerbahce?
Fenerbahce is like there's one left back that Arsenal are interested in. I can't remember his name. But I don't know. Man.
Yeah, Fenerbahce.
They got Osai Samuel, Nigerian player.
Okay.
He was the one that punched the guy on the floor. Yeah, against Trabzonspor. Remember?
Oh, really?
He was punching the fan on the floor, yeah.
Oh, man.
Because the guy tried to beat up his friend, so he just...
Oh, yeah, of course.
He tackled him and punched him in the face.
You said that without context.
Okay.
Yeah. I just thought he just started punching some...
I thought it was context, but...
Yeah, but anyway.
But yeah, that's pretty mad. It's pretty mad, though.
Yeah, that wins by a mile.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said during Timber, wrapped it top bins. And, Angel City do better, social media team. There's already opinions on women's football and football in America, so double whammy. During Timber, well done. And you explained that I actually forgot I was part of this podcast when you were telling that story. I was like, carry on. Very well explained. Now, there's one more segment. And you say I'm sus. Chika just tried to lick.
That's not true, bro.
That wasn't even like a normal lick. That was a upwards lick.
Bro, chill out, man. Chill out.
Oh, fucking hell, geezer. Jesus Christ. You call me
You're just deflecting from your weird behaviour. But anyway, what is this the last topic that we're moving on to?
Last topic, and it kind of relates to our outro, Freak of the Week and Howler of the Week.
Shit.
So, have a think about that, because I'm about to ask you a question that you don't need to prepare for.
Okay.
But it's going to be the first thing that comes to your head. My question to you, Chika, is similar to our Freak of the Week and Howler of the Week.
Yeah.
Who is your player of the year, and who's your favourite player to watch this season? I'm going to say with favourite player to watch this season, it can't be an Arsenal player, because we could do that separately. And we didn't touch on Arsenal getting knocked out of Champions League, but I will do a video on it. We're not ducking from it. So who do you think is your player of the year and your favourite player to watch this season who isn't an Arsenal player? I'll play some elevator music whilst you're thinking. Actually, I can just cut this. I don't know why I can have a little think. It's still recording.
I think I know. It's between two people, but...
You can take your time, because I can edit it. Magic of editing. So do you know who your player of the year is and who your favourite player to watch this season is? Sit on it. You know
what? Let me just. I'll go through. Yeah, I know who my player of the season is, but who's my favorite player to watch this season?
Have a think. It's a tough one. I'm trying to think about mine as well. Because mine are mainly Arsenal players, of course.
Yeah, I've seen more Arsenal games, but I can't say there's a player that I'll say is like, oh my god. But my player of the season, I want to give it to Gabriel Magalhaes.
Out of the whole league?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm surprised by that.
I was close to giving it to people like Rodri and Declan Rice. Foden had a bit of a shout, but I don't think Foden's done. He's done a bit more than Saka because he scored a hat-trick or two. But that kind of boosts all your stats anyway. But anyway, yeah, I'll say, clean sheets. How many clean sheets have we got because of this man? Our defending is back. I genuinely believe he's been the best performing centre-back in the league consistently over the season. It's a rogue one. I just didn't want to go for a bait choice. And, seeing as we're top, which is just as important as any other stat. I know some people might even say Watkins, but fuck that guy. Aston would have done very well, very, very fucking well. But yeah, I'll say Gabriel for me, man. I think it's not often that you give it to defender, but why not? Yeah. Especially me, I love attacking.
Yeah, you are an attacker.
But I give it to Gabriel, man. He's quality, he's dominant, ball playing. He's made Saliba even look worse at times. So yeah, good for him, man. Good for him.
Very good shout. Very good.
Who are you going for?
I was really worried that you can ask me because I haven't got a Scooby. Let
me check the.
Do you know what is the problem with this season is so many players have been injured. So like I'm thinking Alisson, but he's been out for a long time. Edison, he's been injured. I was generally thinking about giving it to a keeper. So,
a keeper?
Well, Alisson or Edison. Alisson's kept them in. Even Keller has been very good.
How many clean sheets does Alisson have? And Edison?
Point being, he's been injured for a long time, so I can't give it to him anyway. But some of the saves I've seen him make is what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of this from the top of my head.
Yeah, I can tell.
I'm kind of thinking out loud. Can't be Haaland, even though even in a bad season he's done that well. No. He hasn't been hard. Palmer started kicking off towards the halfway through the season, so it hasn't been the whole season. It's a really tough one.
I can give you the top 5 in the bookies.
Okay, do it.
Foden, Rodri, Declan Rice, Palmer, Watkins.
You're going to hate me for this. It's between 2. And they're both English, actually.
I know who it is.
Watkins and Rice.
Okay. Oh, you said Rice. I thought you were going to say Foden.
Nah, Foden's been class.
If City win the league, it'll be Foden.
Yeah. I think Rice has just been phenomenal.
He has. I wanted to pick him, but I was just like...
But
Gabriel's still there.
It's hard. It's really hard to argue against Watkins. I'm sorry, he has been very good. I know we had that whole conversation about him in the England squad, but if I'm thinking consistently every week, and of course you can argue Gabriel for that, but just thinking off the top of my head, like with injuries playing a part this season, yeah, I'd say the 3 most consistent players this season have probably been Watkins, Rice, and Gabriel. I know
not Rodri.
Yeah.
Not Foden. I'll take all 5 of them.
Do you know what it is with City? It's like because they're so good, you kind of forget how good they are.
Yeah, I know.
You're
that. Like, oh, it's just them.
Do you know what I mean? Like they've set such high standards. It doesn't. It's like you take it for granted. So maybe that's playing a part. But in terms of people catching my eye week in, week out, I'd say Watkins or Rice. Watkins or Rice.
Fair enough.
Watkins or Rice.
You know.
I'm gonna go Watkins.
No, I get why Watkins is, but I can't just imagine a player of the season. Watkins. I can't, man. Fuck off, bro.
I think Watkins and Gabriel are 2.
Telling me Watkins is going to play of the year now, man. The game's gone.
You're itching that beard a lot.
Yeah,
Got to.
yeah.
But is that how much it pissed you off?
Well, I'm itching.
No, that Watkins. I went for Watkins.
No, it doesn't piss me off. It's just like I can't give that player that award. Like, imagine the photos. Like, he's there with his cheesy fucking grin and his high top. Fuck off. Do you know what I mean?
You really don't like Watkins.
I don't know what it is. He probably is a really nice guy, and he gets a lot of hate from some people. Who was it that hated on him? Was it a Bongla? No, it wasn't a Bongla. It was there was one ex-player that really hated on him, and then he did really well against Arsenal, and he was like, Troy Deeney.
Was it Troy Deeney?
Yeah, Troy Deeney.
But there's also some Jordan said that he wouldn't have a good game against Arsenal, and then Ollie Watkins tweeted about it or something.
Yeah, no, he added Troy Deeney on his story.
Oh, really?
Saying how's that for whatever, but Troy Deeney's a Birmingham guy, so he hates Aston Villa.
Yeah.
And he's just an idiot, doesn't really know football. But he does know football, but he's just got shit opinions because he's a Premier League player. Ex-Premier League player, I can't really say, and he probably better me. But anyway, yes.
I've heard really good things about Deeney as a nice bloke. Obviously, the manager thing kind of bizarre. But my friend used to serve him in the bar in Spoons in Camden. He said he came in a few times and was really, really nice. But yeah, he battered us both with one hand. But yeah, anyway, I'm going Watkins, you're going Gabriel. Player you've enjoyed watching the most this season?
There are about 5 players that I'm trying to decide between. And there's no Arsenal players actually in it.
I'm going to go so rogue with what I'm going to say.
You're going to be like, Ross Barkley, fucking, who else do you like? Branthwaite, fucking.
No, you were getting warm.
Lewis Cook.
You were getting warm with what I was going to say. You were getting warm.
Lewis Dunk. Who else is there?
Josh Cullen.
Oh, this guy's good. Alright, I'm gonna go. There's gonna be a couple rogue ones. I'm gonna go for Anthony Gordon.
Yeah, fair.
Isak.
Yeah.
Mainu.
Oh fuck! I forgot about him. I made a whole bloody video on him.
Mainu. I have actually really enjoyed watching him play.
I said I actually enjoy watching Man United games now, just solely because of him.
I think his form has kind of tailed off a little bit, but he's still beautiful to watch.
Steady on, son.
Chill. Guy's 18, bro. Solanke.
Okay.
And Eze. I think that's it.
Oh, shite. Yeah, you've just thrown one in. Yeah, okay, cool.
So Solanke, Eze, Mainu, and 2 Newcastle players. Those are the top 5 for me, I think.
Okay, I'm going to...
That I've enjoyed watching.
Oh, man. You've just reminded me of someone.
Eze?
No, same team.
Mateta?
Yeah. I have gone Isak, when he's not injured. Mainu. Cole Palmer.
You threw up.
Elise.
Elise's played like 5 games, bro.
And you're gonna hate me for
He's
this.
played 5 games, Elise.
But I really like Elise.
100%, but you can't say it. Like Elise.
Alright, you just made the list. Every time I think he's elegant. Alright? Can I? Thank you. And my last one you're gonna hate so much. I know you're gonna fucking kick off. I want you.
No, that's a good one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, sorry, not I want you.
Don't say Chris Wood.
No, sorry, not I want you.
No.
Actually, no. Do you know what? I will throw in I want you.
Who did you want to say?
What's his? I can't believe I've got his name wrong. It begins with an A as well.
How can you say?
No, it begins with an A. Not I want you. What's his name? Shit. God, I obviously didn't enjoy him that much. What's his bloody name? Adebayo. I love Adebayo. I love Adebayo. What a player.
He was good maybe in the bit of the first half.
I just like watching him. Alright? I do like Awoniyi as well, so I'm kind of glad I said that. But, yeah, Adebayo.
Guy hasn't played since.
Okay, so who you picking?
Adebayo has not played since Valentine's Day.
Who you picking?
He hasn't played since Valentine's Day, bro.
Yeah, I know, but when he did play, I enjoyed it.
And why hasn't he played? I don't think he's even injured.
I said favourite player to watch. It's not. We didn't start talking about like how much.
Yeah, why is
play.
he not playing anymore?
He got injured.
But is he still injured?
I don't know.
Okay, well, yeah.
Who you going with solely?
I think Cameron, my Geordie mate, he'll like that. Put Gordon and Isak in. I think Isak probably. I love consistency. I love health. I love players that are available most of the time. So I can't put Isak in there, unfortunately. Solanke's been balling out, but I don't think he's excited me the same way that Gordon has, or some players in there. Manu, United fans piss me off. I'm not putting him in there. He's only played half the season as well. And so it's what, Gordon and who's the last guy that I said? Eze.
Eze's been incredible. Eze is incredible.
Eze or Gordon. Oh, God.
When you say them two names, I get excited about football.
Remember at the beginning of the season when I was like, Gordon this, Gordon that, and you're like, nah.
Yeah, you called that. You called that very much so. I'll give it to you. I will give it to you. Pause.
You can literally make a whole compilation of Jack, this podcast, just being like, yeah, whatever, man. Anyway, Gordon.
I should have licked my lips when I say
Gordon or Eze. Oh, fuck, this is really hard for me. Pause. Oh, fuck.
I say you've talked more about Gordon.
Gordon,
yeah.
You know what? Yeah, I've actually watched more Newcastle games and Palace games as well. So, yeah, I'll say Gordon, man. I think every time I watch him, I'm pretty impressed. He's good at doing the hustle, doing the dirty work, sprinting for every ball, fighting for every ball. He has that nasty streak about him, but he's not too dirty, and he's just actually a bit of a baller.
Yeah,
a bit of a baller, and he's actually, I think last season he struggled with output, struggled to adapt, but now I think he's now been available for literally every game, scoring goals, getting assists. Yeah.
Do you know what it is? His face doesn't match his skill.
Young player of the year, yeah.
No, I'm just saying he looks like Shirley from EastEnders, and like this guy plays like a Brazilian.
Looks like he was born in a bin, but basically he probably was never for it. Shit, that's so bad of me to say. Fucking hell, Scouts is gonna hate me.
Oh, Chika. Fuck it.
No, but I love Gordon, man. I actually do love Gordon.
Are you saying that tongue in cheek, by the way? Otherwise you're going to get Mazza on your fucking case. Don't want that.
Yeah. Check him.
That's a good shout. I'm actually going to go Cole Palmer.
No one asked. No one fucking asked. Did I ask? Did they ask? No.
Why you got to do me like that?
Because fuck Cole Palmer, bro.
I'm still bunged up.
That Everton game was a joke. Absolute joke.
What?
Everton game.
He is very, very good to watch.
No, yeah.
And I really don't like Chelsea, but I have also enjoyed, after every great performance, that video of him rapping into the football boot on TikTok.
Give me clocks.
Yeah.
Give me clocks.
I don't know why. I could watch that video
Fuck
every
that
day.
Guy. Fuck that guy.
Bro.
I hate him so much.
He's so good.
He's a good player, man.
And do you know what? He seems like a really nice guy. The only problem with Cole Palmer is he's a mouth breather.
Yeah. Well, you sort that out.
I'm a mouth breather. So, yeah. It happens to the best of us. But I don't know. He just seems like a nice guy. And he's got great celebration. Oh, I hate how much I like him.
Oh,
I hate
he's a good
how
player.
much I like him.
Overrated, but very good player.
He's not overrated. And I'm kind of saying him because I called it ages ago. And I want to bring that up.
He's overrated. People think he's better than Saka all of a sudden.
No. I'm not saying that.
Yeah, but I'm not saying you're overrated him.
Oh, I see. I'm just saying I really enjoy watching.
Yeah, I can't argue.
Yeah,
If you enjoy his shit, then you enjoy his shit. If you enjoy, you like the fumes, you like the smell of shit, then what am I supposed to say? If you like eating shit, you love the taste of shit. What can I say? It's your opinion. It's your taste buds. I'm just not a fan of shit. Like, you know what I mean? I do shit, but I don't. Once it leaves my system, it's done.
You done? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what anyway, yeah, he's been brilliant, and it hurts me to say that I'm saying the Chelsea player, and I'm sorry, getting emotional about it. I'm sorry that I've done this, but he's very fun to watch, and I get to watch that little freestyle video where he embraces his inner St. Kitts and Nevis every time. I'm sorry, mate. I've let us down here. But you said that Shirley from East End, you like watching Shirley from East End every weekend.
9 penalties in a season. Fine.
They're good penalties. And I don't know, he rolls his socks up and it reminds me of Omri.
Every penalty that goes in is freaking a good penalty.
Anyway, should we start to wrap up? Because otherwise we're going to... So I've named a mouth breather as my favourite player to watch this season, and you've named a main character from EastEnders.
That's a good one.
Thank you, guys. We've been going way... I think this is the longest podcast we've ever done.
Yeah, we've got off.
All right, we should probably outro because it's 11 o'clock at night right now. Before we get into that, thank you for watching the podcast. If you still are here, there's probably only one person, and that's probably my mum. So, love you, mum. All right, my howl. I'm quickly going to get into it. Man United, very easy.
To be fair, I was going to say Coventry, but I'm not. That would make it boring. But I'm going to go for
your freak of the week.
Yeah, I was going to.
Okay, so my howl is Man United. Your freak of the week is.
You said United, so I can't say Coventry. There's 2 players on my mind, Mateta, and one. What's his name? What's that Burnley player? Assignon.
Oh,
good player. Yeah, Jacob Horsfield. Check out his content, man. Proper good content. The guy,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he put me onto it.
I really like him. Oh, you've been messaging him?
No. Well, on his stories, and like I did my research, watched some of his highlights.
Why are you messaging other? Like, it could get me jealous.
That's what it is, man. Business. I might make a. If I'm not here next season, you just know that transfer window was very active. My contract ends this summer.
So you cheated on me.
I haven't.
You're cheating on me with other creators.
It's not cheating if you haven't paid. If I'm not, haven't been signed, you got to sign me.
Yeah, but you're emotionally cheating with me, like talking to other creators saying, "Oh, I'll create content with you."
It's networking.
Well, I'll see how it is. Cool. Anyway, name your freak.
Assignon and Mateta. Yes,
you got to pick one.
Assignon, great defender, good going forward, double threat, strong, quick. Good playing passes between the lines. Just listen to Jacob, he'll tell you.
Yeah, listen to fucking Jacob. I introduced you to Jacob.
You know what? I feel like Jacob is probably the best EFL content creator. There's a couple. There's one guy that reacts to a lot of the EFL games.
Blonde Northern guy.
No, the black guy.
I don't know.
There's one black guy on TikTok as well. I forgot his name is. Sorry, I just called you black guy, but you are one. I can say that.
I was trying to play up with this jealous thing the whole time, and then you just say that. I was like, fucking hell, I can't.
But yeah, no, I feel Jacob, I'm going off topic here, but Jacob's probably like the best EFL content creator, at least that I've seen.
Cool.
He makes me interested in it. Yeah, cool. But yeah, props to him.
Fair. All right. On that note, go and check out Jacob's content. Chika's going to set up a podcast with him soon, so this is probably the last time you'll see me. Not annoyed. You just talk about him a lot, and I feel like we,
Oh, Jack is depressed again. Oh, someone get Jack a baby.
On that note, love you all, and hope you have a lovely night, or morning, or afternoon. Buenas tardes. Bom dia, boa tarde, boa noite. See that? I speak a bit of Brazilian Portuguese.
Obrigado.
Good way to end it. Take it easy. Chika's got to get up for work, and he's going to be knackered if he doesn't go now. All right, adios.
Bye.